Athletic every day, day number 67. I started out today with some uphill jogs and backward uphill jogs, just to get my legs warmed up. The program says before the warm up you're supposed to do like 4 times 30 seconds jog, but I always mix it up and do all types of stuff just to get my whole body warm, to mobilize and just get prepared for the jump session. So today was a jump session, and there's a court that's near my girlfriend's house that I've always wanted to practice dunking on, but I've never really ever had the chance, to be honest. I have no idea how tall this rim is, but every time I walk past it, I always thought that it was something like 9'6", 9'7". But I'm fairly certain after today's performance that it's definitely a little bit higher, maybe even like 9'8", 9'9", because comparing it to the rim that I have at home that I can adjust the height of, obviously I know what different heights feel like jumping next to. When I was warming up on this rim, or when I was like walking past it, I was like, oh, that looks really low. That's probably 9'6", 9'7", at the highest. And then when I actually started jumping, maybe I just wasn't jumping very well today. My legs are pretty tired after yesterday. But when I tried it, I wasn't getting anywhere near to the height I usually would if this was 9'6", 9'7", which is making me think that it's kind of a little bit higher. But when I stand next to it and look, when you look at a rim, if you've jumped enough and you've had experience jumping, you know how high certain rims look. And a rim can look high or a rim can look low, can feel high, it can feel low, or it can be whatever height it says it is. But without measuring it, you don't really know. You kind of have to go off feel, and that's obviously very subjective. So if I was going to make a sort of realistic estimate, I would say that this rim is probably 9 for 8. Because I'm able to touch it pretty much off vert quite easily. I could probably have grabbed it off vert. That's another thing. Trying to grab a rim when you're jumping off vert and there's concrete underneath you. If you don't feel 100% certain you're going to get that, then it's very, very difficult to make sure you're going to get hold of the rim, because if you don't have your body weight and your momentum's carrying you in any direction other than straight downwards, like even if you've got a slight bit of horizontal momentum, if you don't have a full grab of that rim, your legs are going to continue to go. You're going to slip off of your hands and you're going to land straight on your ass, and it's not a pleasant experience. I've done it in the past, so I'm a little bit phobic of that happening to me, which is kind of the reason why I was kind of holding back on a lot of these jumps. That jump there was probably the only one where I was able to grab with 2 hands, and obviously wasn't able to get any dunks in today. I'm going to try again on Friday when the second jump day is. Maybe it was just an off day with jumping, but I guess we'll have to see with how everything goes. But these high hang power cleans went really well. For some reason, when I came into the gym today, I felt like just not doing power cleans. It just felt like doing high hang power cleans. And I must say, they felt really explosive. They felt really snappy. And I really did quite enjoy doing these. In fact, I did hit a new PR on them. I think my highest before was 100 kilos. Although I've been doing that very consistently, pretty much every time I do power cleans. I always warm up with one power clean or several power cleans, and then followed by a high hang power clean. So what you're seeing here is 105, which is technically a PR, and this felt kind of snappy and light, so I went up to 107.5. That felt easy. Then I was like, okay, screw it, I'm gonna go up to 110. Just about made that. A little bit of a starfish when I pressed out my legs, but otherwise okay. And then I finished up the session with some jumping lunges. These felt pretty good actually today. I'm always unsure about whether or not I should actually touch the ground with my back knee or slightly touch it, just so I know I'm getting to full depth on these lunges. And then last thing I did were hanging leg raises. So pretty decent session overall. I got to jump in the sun, which was quite nice. Didn't jump as high as I wanted to, which was a little bit disappointing. Then again, it also could just be that the rim is higher than I thought it was. So that was what was going through my mind while I was doing this workout. So yeah, that's pretty much it from me today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like if you liked it. Drop a dislike if you disliked it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.